Hello there, my name is Mike. I'm going to continue with the Arbitre.AI website. What is Arbiter? Arbiter is a referee or an umpire or an overseer. And I want to talk about the basic functions and benefits, firstly, of using such a wonderful system. So it's a cloud-based platform. It's sitting on Microsoft Azure, which means it's got a centralized source as well as distributed access points. And when somebody logs in and tries to change a record, it gets locked temporarily for that user and then posts commit and so on, and it ends up being live. So cost of contracts, less cost of support contracts. So you might need a service level agreement to service up your parts, and you might have every device listed needing a certain amount of time to repair. So using the Arbitre.AI system, you can lower these costs. Equipment on the way, less equipment on the way, and losses. So about 5 times less equipment is needed to set up some kind of a system like this. You don't need a whole bunch of servers. You don't need a lot of computers or access points. As you know, it's all cloud-based, and phones, tablets, TVs, anybody can access the system that way. The replacement fund, there's less equipment in stock to replace. You don't need to have a warehouse full of repair equipment to come and fix a broken, troublesome part. You just put up a ticket for service request and somebody will come from outside within a certain agreed period of time if you wish to do business that way, or you can outsource it to your own internal staff. Okay. Complaints and replacements. So the feedback, I showed you the feedback system using the QR code as a customer or as a employee. You can easily trigger a support request or a ticket request and set up a complaint like that. So it's about 2 times less complaints and repeated visits. So the engineer obviously gets used to the travel, the time, the support, what this product needs, the software update, maybe a point of sale terminal needs, and that means he gets better and better at his job because he's doing it more often. And which in the long run, we estimate that about 33% less downtime in infrastructure. What happens when critical IT systems go down? People lose money. So if there's less downtime, if your service requests are faster, and you've got an infrastructure-based software based on SLAs, and it's all contracted, in the long run, you do save money on infrastructure downtime. You really do need the arbiter, the referee, the overseer. So there's just some text here to get involved, and the infrastructure works without failures and downtime. I've already repeated that. Up-to-date inventory and formalization of process. If you use the devices section, which I will make in a more detailed video, I've covered places already, groups, and employees is about to be released with the new chat update for version 1.75. The Teams menu will incorporate messages. There is inventory and devices. So here you can see there's certain flags that you can put up in offices, shops, workshops, locations, and all over. So the devices, once your devices database has been set up, it can be managed and formalized much easier. So the social net, like I said, it's timeline based. So you would scroll up and down using your phone to be able to see the most recent events as a manager. Views can be restricted within groups within your organization. Chats, all of those are set up the same way you would share your friends list on a social media. They would just be your colleagues or your employees or staff members. Okay, so it takes very short amount of time to log in, to add a place, to create the initial setup. Obviously, the IT staff from Arbitre.AI will help you with any training or any issues like that you might need. Shipments is also going to be released with version update 1.75. So the tickets and photos. You can scan your QR codes, and it's quite motivational to use a system like this. It doesn't require typing all the time, just scanning little codes. Bloop, bloop, there we go. There goes the engineer. Here comes the service request. Bloop, bloop, there we go. Registered, done. So there's an exhaustive as well as customizable set of tools. And here's the mobile app with the look and feel set in motion across performing different tasks. So in addition to messages, which is about to be released, the infrastructure users use the QR code for feedback to arrive in the feed. That's the social networking feel and style of the program. Here you can see QR codes being placed on devices. This one is next to some kind of an electrical outlet. And you can also use barcodes. You don't have to use QR codes or serial numbers. Computers have barcodes. Computers have serial numbers. Hard drives often fail often. So you might want to put a SLA agreement with an IT staff about a hard drive, which has an expiry date. As you know, hard drives only last for about 10 years. So things like that. The scanner can read all of that. Places I've just done in detail. We've added places, and there's tickets, which is this one. This is shipments. This is linking a QR code, the 3 little dots. This is the devices, adding by serial number or by scanner, which I will do later in a much more detailed. And the SIM module, which is also going to be released in a future update in about a week or so. The SIM card does require separate accounting in each device that it's been installed. It's got its own monetary update, and it connects to the communication networks. So you can buy the correct package of data that you need to manage your SIM access to networks. Okay, so tickets have statuses, tickets have flags, they have executors, operational history, device tables, photos, everything that would be required to fix this device. Here are the different kind of statuses. I'm sure you know what fire means. Time, it's in repair. Bell, it's urgent. Settings, tools, delete. Time, it takes time. So there might be an order delay or something like that. Okay. Shipments can prepare, send, control, and receive parcels between places. The shipment is similar to the ticket, but defines 2 places. The from where and where, so the source and the destination. Receiving the shipment automatically moves to the forwarded equipment between places. You can send not only devices, but also consumables, as well as documents with an inventory. So, and report on the contents. Using the Android TV version of the app, there is a lot of business intelligence, informatics, and reporting tools that managers can use to better manage the infrastructure. So which devices are breaking down most often, where do they happen, which food or menu items are customers complaining about the most, which office equipment needs repairing a lot. So anyway, that's when they talk about reports, that's what we mean. And the team is about to be all chat orientated. Here you can see I've set up a chat request with the team. I still can't see my feedback on the feed. Did you copy the feed? Ah, yes, I found it. It was a setting. Okay, so we fixed the feed issue there. So that's we're just about nearing the end here. Here you can see some detailed screenshots about devices alias generation. I like the devices one. There's a barcode. You can see it there. Devices, places we've done in detail. There's your sign-in screen. And these are your tracks. So tracks show you what has recently been done by this specific employee. And there's the geolocation screen that I've also detailed. I've shown you how to, when we're adding a place, how it puts the little pins down. There's the La Montana Hotel, which I was visiting. Okay. Shipments, about to go live. and there's your tickets for this specific device. So here's the TV app. I was talking about the business intelligence reporting side of things. Here you can see the places that have been added, the devices, the working places, on the way, items which are in repair. This is business intelligence reporting, and every manager will know what I'm talking about now. So obviously we are a Spanish-based business, and we have a lot of competent English-speaking, Spanish-speaking, different nations, and we would like to hear any questions or consultations requests. We can set up any kind of video call where we can share our screens and chat about whatever requests you might have. So thank you very much. Over and out from Valencia, Spain. Thank you for your time, and see you in the next video.